The seeds of friendship. Once upon a time in a small village, there lived two neighbors, Mr. Brown and Mr. Smith. They had been neighbors for many years, but a deep enmity had grown between them over time. They seldom spoke to each other and often found reasons to argue about anything and everything. One sunny morning, a wise old man named Mr. Wilson moved into the village. He was known for his kindness and wisdom, and everyone respected him. Mr. Wilson had a beautiful garden filled with the most colorful and fragrant flowers. His garden was a sight to behold, and it brought joy to the entire village. One day, as Mr. Brown was tending to his garden, he noticed Mr. Wilson's garden across the fence. Green with envy, he muttered, "I'll have a more beautiful garden than Mr. Wilson's. I'll prove I'm better than him." Mr. Smith overheard Mr. Brown and said, "I'll do the same. My garden will be the talk of the village, and everyone will forget about Mr. Wilson's garden." Both neighbors started working tirelessly in their gardens, trying to outdo each other. They began planting more and more flowers and shrubs, and their once beautiful gardens turned into a chaotic mess. One evening, Mr. Wilson saw the state of their gardens and decided to pay them a visit. He smiled kindly and said, "Gentlemen, it seems like you've both forgotten the true purpose of a garden. A garden should bring joy and beauty, not competition and enmity." Mr. Brown and Mr. Smith looked at their messy gardens and realized the truth in Mr. Wilson's words. They had let their selfishness and enmity ruin something they once loved. Mr. Wilson shared a Bible verse with them, Luke 6 verse 31, "And as you wish that others would do to you, do so to them." He explained, "If you treat each other with kindness and work together, your gardens will flourish, and you will both find happiness." Moved by Mr. Wilson's wisdom, Mr. Brown and Mr. Smith decided to put their differences aside and work together to restore their gardens to their former glory. They shared their knowledge and resources, and soon their gardens bloomed with vibrant colors once again. As the villagers marveled at the beauty of the gardens, Mr. Brown and Mr. Smith realized that their enmity and selfishness had only brought them unhappiness and chaos. By choosing friendship and cooperation, they had not only created beautiful gardens, but also mended their broken relationship. The Bible verse from Proverbs 15 verse 1 rang true for them, "A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger." They had learned that kindness and cooperation could transform enmity into friendship and selfishness into generosity. From that day on, the two neighbors, Mr. Brown and Mr. Smith, became the best of friends, and their gardens continued to thrive. The village learned a valuable lesson about the destructive nature of enmity and selfishness and the transformative power of love and cooperation. The Bible verse Philippians 2 verse 4 came to life in their story, "Let each of you look not only to his own interests, but also to the interests of others." Jesus taught us how to be kind to others and love each other. This we also see from Bible verse Luke 6 verses 27 to 28, "But I, Jesus, say to you who hear, love your enemies, do good to those who hate you, bless those who curse you, pray for those who abuse you. Let us love each other and be kind to everyone as our God taught us." God bless you.